welcome to Faith on Film. Holly, we have a jam-packed show today. I want to get right to it.
We sure do, Isaac, and it's fun to be at events like Content 2022 where you get to meet fun and interesting people.
I know filmmakers from all over the country actually that came to this thing, and it's great. You know, normally we have like one guest on the show. Today we have six.
We met so many fun people, and they were all interesting from different backgrounds and who brought different things to Content 2022. It was fun, and I love the talent. Can't wait to share it with everyone.
I know, and on today's show, one of the people that I think we're very excited to hear from is a lady named Bev McCann, because she made a very important announcement. We won't say what it is right now, but you'll get to hear it. She made a very important announcement. Do you remember what that is, Holly?
No, but let's get to it.
You don't remember what Bev McCann announcement was? Well, you'll get to hear it right now. All right.
I do, but I want to share it with everyone.
Okay. And of course, we also heard from Tammy Lane, who is your boss and the owner of Capernaum Studios, and she also shared some exciting news about what the vision is for the studio.
Yes. I'll just say this line: imagine the impossible.
Yes. Well, I tell you what she's got in mind really does seem impossible, but I've known Tammy for a few years, and I know that because how much she depends on God, there's nothing impossible for her.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, you ready? Because you're the one that went to do all these interviews. Okay, just so people don't think that I just sit around doing nothing, I was your cameraman for these things, so I was pretty much working as well, right?
We were both there involved.
All righty. Here we go.
Okay.
Hi, Tim. We are here with a guy who's head of Content 2022. And Tim, we had you on the show. We talked about it. Is it as good as you hoped and thought it would be?
Yeah, it is as good and much, much more. The Lord is really blessed, and we spent so much time praying for this, and we're expecting great things, and it is great things. It's been incredible.
What is the biggest surprise that you've had? Like, I'm surprised so many young people were here. I was excited to see groups of young people. That kind of surprised me. Did it surprise you, or did you expect that?
Yeah, we expected it. We had planned it. Actually, we had offered 25 scholarships. So any young filmmaker, 30 or under, 25, and we got 25 people that stood up and said, yeah, I'll take it. And so they're here. Many young filmmakers are here. That's amazing. That was one thing that didn't happen last year, happened this year. I'm so excited about expanding that for the future.
The word I keep hearing from so many people is it's a great networking opportunity, and because of people of faith, it feels like a family community.
Yeah, it is. See, our number one priority and passion is building community, building family, and networking, okay? So if you come here and you don't know anyone, you will leave with a family.
And a lot of people are leaving with connections. Like, you had a show of hand. Who needs extras? Who needs funding? Who needs people? I mean, people are networking and making connections to make their film and their projects.
Yeah, it's very important they do that. I mean, if somebody's going to spend all the money and the time and sacrifice to come, then we have to be able to serve them. We want to serve every filmmaker who comes.
Okay, you've got one coming up, I guess, in about 6 months. It's going to be February or March, February. And, you know, for people that didn't miss this one, but they want to be involved, it's not just people that are in the business, is it, that are already in the business. It's people that want to be.
That's right. Beginners, people who want to be in the business, some people who just want to test the grounds and see what's involved. So it's all of them, from veteran to intermediate to those who are just looking in and praying about it.
And they can already start signing up for the next one?
Yes, soon they will be. Now you can go to our website, ChristianMediaConference.com. That's ChristianMediaConference.com, and go ahead and sign up for the updates, and boom, you'll start receiving them.
Well, I know you prayed and prayed and prayed for this conference, and I think God has answered your prayers.
Yeah, you're so right. I thank the Lord. Without Him, none of this would be possible.
Thanks so much, Tim.
Okay, I'm here with the CEO and founder of Capernaum Studios and my wonderful boss, Tammy Lane. Tammy, hey.
Hey, how's it going?
We're enjoying Content 2022, aren't we?
It's a blast. I am having fun. I love seeing everybody, and it's like a family reunion.
And it's exciting for the studio, isn't it? Because people get to come see a real movie studio who are wanting to be in the business and maybe never have been to one. You've had good reaction, right?
Yes, and it's like there are so many new people that have never been out here. That's what makes it so amazing. I love it, and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, I've never seen this before. This is awesome, and so it's exciting. I love it when there's new people that come.
And I was impressed with how many young people are here. I kind of thought, oh, it'll be older people, but there's a lot of young people here.
Yeah, Tim has been very intentional on getting the young people so that they can get trained up in filmmaking and make some great content. So we love having the young people here, and they can go to all the workshops and meet people. And there's a lot of people that want to help the young filmmakers. So it's great.
Now, we have some exciting news. I say we, but Tammy does too, about what's going on with Capernaum. So for all of you thinking, well, what's Capernaum all about? You can go on our website, capernaumstudios.com, but tell what's exciting that's going to be in the future to come.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't leave me hanging.
Well, we have a lot of things. But actually, the thing that you're talking about is we are going to demolish part of our land here, and it's got some old buildings on it that we don't ever use, old structures. We're going to wipe those out, and we're going to build all new sets. And these sets are amazing. They can be Jerusalem. They can be a palace. They can be a Roman town, a Roman city. They can be a Greek city. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing.
It's very versatile, and it has our favorite thing, a bridge, which I don't know why I'm so excited about, but I love that bridge.
That bridge is cool. It's, it could be medieval, like you said. It kind of looks, it's interesting.
So for those of you thinking maybe there's just one look to the village or one look to Capernaum, no. There's several looks. And also, we want Westerns, don't we? We want Westerns to come film here. We have all the potential, cattle, cows, land for a Western to come here.
Yes, we do. We have a lot of good land for that. And also, we're going to do some new early American sets. And we'll be having that visual presentation soon. So if anybody is, wanting to film something that's early American, this is the place for that as well.
This is a place where you can do what? You can dream what? The impossible.
You can dream big.
I put her on the spot. Yeah, we can dream big. Well, we dream big too, because this is getting your dream in here for people, filmmakers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for being with Content 2022 and actually letting it be here. So many people they'll walk away changed from being here at this experience, won't they?
Yes, they will. And that is our hope and our prayer. And so far, people seem to love it. So,
thanks, Tammy.
Thank you.
I'm here with Bev McCann. And Bev, you are with a network. Let's announce what that network is.
Oh, it is Nashville 37201, family-friendly entertainment.
And where are you seen? In Nashville only or in the whole state?
Oh, in the world.
In the world.
Actually, we are on Roku, so you can see everyone. I mean, you can catch our show on Roku, which covers the whole entire world. And then we also are on several different networks. We have about 4 million viewers plus Roku.
And what is on your network?
All family-friendly entertainment. You've got videos, you've got movies, you've got new shows. We've got about 7 new shows. In fact,
we're kind of excited to announce this.
They're going to be coming now. I want you to announce it now. The name of the show is...
We're doing Faith on Film, and it will be seen on...
Family Friendly Entertainment, coming very soon to your home. So keep your eyes open, because we're excited about the new joint venture.
Right, we are. Entertainment on her network.
It's going to be fun.
This is going to be fun.
It's
really
going to be great.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you're so
thankful.
thankful.
So sweet of you to offer. And honestly, not only is it blessing us, but we hope it blesses so many others who
I'm
need
sure
to understand what's out there in entertainment. Because what we try to do is help parents, warn parents, and encouraging good Christian entertainment, but also tell what's out there so that people can be aware.
I was just telling Isaac a couple days ago. Well, I was thinking last night, but a few days ago anyway, before we did this interview, I was telling him about a movie that I went to go see. I won't say what it is or anything, but I was like, and he was like, "Oh, I want to go see that." I said, "Don't."
Yes.
Because the previews were so not right. I mean, they were deceitful in the previews of what the movie was about. I was so not happy. I ended up getting my money back.
Good for you.
And I told him why and how I was a little disappointed. Not a little, I was a lot disappointed by the deceitfulness of the preview that lured everybody into that. So I thought that's exactly what we need to do, is let people know that look into these things and don't just take what you see for granted, because man, there's a lot of stuff out there you don't want to get into.
And that's what we're going to try to do. We do on Faith on Film, and that's what we try to do is in interviews, but also let parents know, let families know, and even if you don't have kids, somebody like you, you went to go see a movie and you didn't like it, and it's like we try to say, okay, okay, good, the bad, the ugly, but what's out there. But I believe that that's what we're doing. That's right. That's what we're doing. And then of course promoting Christian entertainment, which we love to do.
Yes. So we've got a lot of new things coming. So I'm really excited you guys are coming on board. We've got a couple other new shows that have come on board. Good. And we're so excited. We've got probably now about 10 new shows coming in the next few months. So
once again, where can people see it?
You can go to familyfriendly.com, and that will get you the website, and then you can watch it live if you'd like there. But the best place is go to Roku and go to family. You'll see the logo FFE, and just catch that, and then you'll go there, and it will open you all up to everything. And eventually we'll have 5 different channels that you can connect to.
Wow.
So we're very excited about all of that.
I have Roku, so I just go to Roku and then look.
Yeah, go to Roku. Go to our little logo. It says FFE. It's red, white, and blue. It really pops, and then just click on that and watch live.
And we don't know when we'll be on yet, but look for Faith and
look
Faith
for it.
Unveiled.
It won't be too long. As soon as we get all of the backside done and get it up, it won't be very long. But we're excited. Give us a month or so, and we'll be having some all new stuff coming out to you.
And we are proud and excited to be on as well. I love when a joint venture comes together on camera. So there we go.
Amen.
Thank you, Bev. You're so sweet.
Thank you, Holly. It's wonderful. God bless you guys.
God bless you too.
Thanks.
I'm here with Scott Knudsen and his family, and he's got a unique idea for a TV show and a movie that we've been talking about. Scott, welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. We're having so much fun here.
Faith on Film is interviewing you.
I love it.
Okay, introduce your family so that we know.
So this is my beautiful daughter, Haley Knudsen, and my wife, Tracy Knudsen.
Hi.
There you go. And they have a unique, first of all, lifestyle. I love it, cowboy lifestyle. But they also have a unique idea for a show. Tell what that is.
So one of the shows is called Cow Punchers, and we're in rural agriculture. We invite people to come out, whether they're from the city, firefighters, and where they save lives, but it's all military and police, and they learn the lifestyle of rural America.
And then you have an idea for a movie.
Yeah, the movie is Freedom, and we're casting Freedom, and it's in funding right now. It's coming out. We should start shooting in the spring.
So tell people where they can email you if they want to either fund it or are interested in being part
I love that. Thank you. So it's KnudsenHorses.com. KNUDSEN horses@yahoo.com. And our website is Cowboy Entrepreneur.
And you are casting for it right now, you said?
Yeah, casting for the show, and it's a lot of fun.
Funding. And then the TV show, is that on right now or something people can see?
It's about to come on. Our podcasts are on Cowboy Entrepreneur all over major networks.
Okay, now I heard a story that you got hit by lightning.
Yes, ma'am, I sure did.
And who were you holding when you got hit?
Actually, it was almost like this setup right here. I got home and went down to the barn, and my wife had Haley out there, and it wasn't raining. And I had Haley, and she gave me Haley, and she was 1 year old, birthday to the day, holding her. And the lightning went in front of Tracy in my head, out my hand. So it wrapped around my daughter. So it was like this, and the lightning, and we lived through it, and that became our family brand. So it's the Lightning K for Knudsen with a lightning bolt, and we survived it.
Is that the coolest thing, whatever?
We just survived.
You survived it, right?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I mean, it's crazy because I was so young and so much electricity, and all my friends are like, do you have superpowers? I'm like, I wish. Actually, I can't tell you about it. But
is your IQ higher now or anything changed because of it? I was like, have you noticed?
I wish my IQ was higher. I'll say that, yes, ma'am.
That must have been interesting. And for you as a mom, and raising them and then seeing in this business, you're a family business, aren't you?
We are. Yes, I just do everything that I can to try to support them. We're here this weekend just seeing what doors that God opens and what encounters that we have.
And what are your reactions? I'll start with you. There's some fly that loves us. I tell you this, it will not leave. This fly loves us in here. Okay, what are your reactions to Content 2022?
I think this is a glimpse of heaven. Everybody is so very loving and supportive here. We all just want to embrace each other and see what we can do to help and support each other.
We all should have a good time. What are your impressions as a young person here?
I love it. There's so many great opportunities. I'm a young actress, so I'm here and getting involved and meeting as many people as I can. It's interesting because I started acting when I was about 5. I started more with the musical theater, competition dancer since I was 2. And I used to take pictures with my dad, and he was so camera shy. He would not get in front of the camera with me.
Tell him my
and
secrets.
so he went out and started sharing his testimony. And ever since then, it's taken off. And it's just become this big thing. And so normally we'd come to these events and just be for me. And now it's so great because I get to be here with my family and supporting my dad as well. So
Truly a family affair.
It's a family deal. You know it so much, and it's God's mission for us, and that's what we're doing. We're walking in His steps.
And give an encouraging word to men out there, because I think men, cowboy up, first of all. I love that.
Absolutely.
But what about men and their faith and what you're trying to bring out in your interviews and things that you're doing?
Oh, it's so important for men to lead and to do the right things and speak it. And once you start speaking it, you believe it, and you just do the right thing, and people start following, and doors open. And saying yes is so important with the opportunities. And Haley and Tracy's been trying to get us to do this for a while, and we started saying yes, and thank God I did.
You've enjoyed Content 2022. What's your impression?
Oh, I've loved it so much. It's such an opportunity. We shared some pictures and videos, and people want to come next year that aren't even in media, because it's such a great family. It's like walking around, like my wife said, it's like heaven, because everybody gets along and hugs everybody and like-minded but are working hard. And Tim and all the volunteers in Capernaum Studios for letting us do this. It's a blessing for sure, and it really helps everybody's business. And being a cowboy entrepreneur, all these people are here are entrepreneurs, and I love that. I love the energy and the spirit.
Well, there you go. See, you got to do Content 2022. I think there's another one going to be in 2023, the next one up. So go ahead and sign up, because you can see it's a family affair. You don't have to just be in media. It's a family affair. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Bless everybody.
God bless you.
We're here with Nathan Blair, and he is a producer extraordinaire, director, has done a lot of projects. Actually, Nathan, haven't
Yeah, I've done a lot, yes.
A lot
so
for years.
6 films and one series.
We've interviewed him before on Faith Unveiled.
Yeah.
However, something new and exciting, we did interview Leland here at Content, and we got a great interview with him talking about a sleeper agent, kind of, so to speak.
Yes, so we did a film a couple years ago, Sleeper Agent. It's about a guy who thinks he's a Russian sleeper agent, a generational Russian sleeper agent, and he's not. He's like the worst spy ever. And that's why it was funny. And it was Leland, which, Leland doing anything's funny.
He's funny. He's funny. So what are you here promoting at Content?
So the big thing that I do is I have a nonprofit called Crosswind Productions, which works to teach up, train up, inspire the next generation of filmmakers, and then give them an opportunity to go tell their stories. So I did a film last year, or working on releasing a film from last year called Stealing the Show, in which I had 30 high school students. We moved to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and we made a feature film where they were the cast and the crew. So it was their film. I was lucky enough to kind of direct it and just give some teaching, but they did all the work and effort. And so it's about a bunch of theater kids who have to plan and execute a heist.
Oh.
So that was fun. Yeah.
So Stealing the Show.
Stealing the Show
is literally about the theater kids who have to plan a heist.
Yes.
Well, this is interesting. I like that idea. It's kind of an unusual concept, isn't it?
That was the goal. Yeah.
And really reaching a younger generation. Were you excited to see young people here at Content 2022?
I'm always excited. I'm very lucky that I get to be one of the people who speaks to the young filmmakers here.
Yes.
And it means a lot to me, because I have kids, but I just feel like sometimes our industry underserves them. We don't create content for them to encourage them in their walks, but that speaks their language, and then empower them to go do that to somebody else. And so that's kind of my heart with Crosswind, is to say, hey, can we encourage you? Can we support you? Can we help train what you're doing so that those stories that you have to tell are getting out there?
Right. Now, you said you have kids of your own. What are the ages and what are the names of your kids?
Oh boy. I have a 16-year-old daughter named Kayla. I have a 13-year-old son named Zachary. I have an 11-year-old son named Elijah, and a 6-year-old named Abby.
4 kids. I love that. And I want their names so that if they watch this interview, they can see that their dad thought enough of them to mention them.
And then my wife, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have been in trouble. She'd have been like, okay, you're done.
Got to include the wife, because
Yes,
they're the neck that turns the head, aren't they? They are.
Yes,
I'll
literally.
tell you, literally.
Yes, yeah.
Now, you said for people to give to it, how are they giving to Crosswind, or how can they get in touch with you if they want to be involved or
So you go to crosswindproductions.org, and a lot of our information is right there, crosswindproductions.org, and you can donate. We take small donations. We're always looking for bigger partners and reoccurring. So we have some people who have a larger donation base that would be a massive blessing to what we're doing, so we can do more films and more education. And we don't charge students that come to our Zoom classes and things like that. So we're literally worldwide. So people come in, we Zoom in, and then they just take part, and we don't charge, because I just don't want money to be a reason why they can't be a part of what it is that God may be calling them to do.
And if anyone wants to be part of your projects, or like an actor, or to be part of the cast, you're taking that too.
I always do. Always. Yeah. I'm always open. If somebody's got an idea, I will always listen, because I don't know where it's going to come from. I always want to know where God's going to do, and I'm kind of just kind of along for the ride. So
What do you see, the last thing, what do you see exciting that will come out of Content 22, hopefully, but even that's happening in the film industry right now, especially the faith-based industry? Is there a shift? Is there a change? Are we getting better? Are we growing?
I think in some ways we are. I think some ways we're still stuck. So I think there's a balance. I think there's an undercurrent of the general audience saying, I want something different. I like these things, but I kind of want to watch different genres. I want to explore different storylines that still have that message, but also played out in a different way. So I know that there are producers out there really working on trying to create unique and different storylines that we can partake in that don't just fit the same mold, but instead expand and say, hey, this is a great storyline. What if we did it in a science fiction? What if we did it in a horror? I said horror.
You should, because it should be all genres.
It should be. And that's, I always tell people that genre is the language of film. And if I'm a missionary to China, I need to learn the language. And if I'm going to do that and communicate the message well, then I need that language, and that's what genre is.
And not to mention that horror films are the number one thing that college kids are wanting to make right now, and that young people wanting to see.
And they do a tremendous job, and in terms of financial success.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be great quality, right? They're there. And so thrillers, horrors, those are things that I'm looking at and saying, okay, how can I, through what I'm doing, because I mean, I don't love horror, but I like really good suspenseful stuff, and so I'm like, I want to make that. So that's one of the things that I'm working towards and encouraging others to do, and expanding in outside of the drama box.
Well, thank you, Nathan, for being with us. And
Yes.
for people to want to get in touch with you, how can they do it again?
Kingdom Sight Studios, they can go to Crosswind Productions. I'm Nathan, and feel free to stalk me.
I'm here with someone that I know very well because we work together. Sam Hahn is our director extraordinaire. In fact, he did the music video for Washington's Armor, Fear No Evil. And Sam, we're here at Content 2022, aren't we?
We are, and it's an incredible event. I'm glad to be here.
We're getting interviews, we're doing all sorts of things and interviewing people that are here for it.
Rolling around and talking to everybody, kind of getting their experience from it, what their takeaway, how would they recommend it, just the general flow of the event and how well it's resonating with folks. And people are having an incredible time. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from everyone. So
Me too. Tell them about because I was a producer on it, but tell them how we did Fear No Evil. It was really fun, wasn't it?
you did all the hard work. You had to deal with me as a director. We had an incredible time. I mean, the song itself, for months, I've been wanting to work on that just because of the way that the song kind of hit me. And it's just the beauty behind it, the power of the message. So, Holly and I were just really, truly inspired by that. So when approaching Christian and kind of putting it together, a lot of hard work, but just an incredible video, in my opinion. I mean, we all kind of came together as a team and as a family and as a unit, and we pulled off something, I think highly remarkable. So.
And the song is called Fear No Evil, and you can find it right now on most outlets and websites, I think, right now that you can find. I know you can go to Washington'sArmor.com, you can go to CapernaumStudios.com, it'll take you to a link where you can find it. But really, it was fun to do because we just kind of came up with the idea. Well, Sam said he wanted to do some music video. We got together and thought about a script, and it takes it from the beginning where he shows the fort and using footage from Washington's Armor, so you're going to see some of the movie in it, to modern day, because it really is an anthem for today, isn't it?
It is about all the evil out there, and for us as a whole, from a community to a country, to stand up, and put your foot down against it, prepare yourself to protect yourself and to stand up for what's right and goodness.
Okay, so let's take a look at the music video, Fear No Evil.
Valley of fear no evil, for you are my shield. I'll fear no evil, I'll fear no evil, I'll fear no evil, for you are my shield. When the smoke clears, I will be standing tall. You are a shield around me, and you train these hands for war.
Okay, did you like that? Was it amazing? We are proud of it,
I
aren't
think it's
we?
pretty awesome.
We think it's pretty awesome. We loved it. Sam, thank you so much for being with us.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me, and thank you for the interview. Guys, check out Fear No Evil, and also the video on YouTube. You find it on CapernaumStudios.com and through their YouTube. So, in Washington's Armor.
Well, wasn't that fantastic? Now, do you remember what that announcement was?
Oh,
Holly?
of course I do. It was a big announcement, and honestly, how fun that we've grown to yet another outlet, because I think we're on like 21 or 22 now. So
Yes.
This is great to include another family in the Nashville area and outside.
I know. And of course, if you want to know more about it, you can go to familyfriendlye.com. That's familyfriendlye.com. Then you can learn more about it and when we're going to be on there. I imagine maybe by the time this program airs, we'll be on there already. But
She
just
was
go
a
to Family
sweetheart.
Friendly.
She was so precious to interview.
And she was so excited to have our show.
Yes. Yeah, she's so sweet. She was so sweet.
Now, that,
I
of
love
course,
it.
is not the only exciting thing that we learned about here in the, on the show.
That's right. We learned that we're going to have a new set that's going to be built at Capernaum Studios, and it's going to be exciting because it's going to be a design that will incorporate not just first century, but it'll go into 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. I mean, it's going to be one of those sets that you could do a lot of different period pieces from, even a modern European story if you wanted to, because of the look of it. So we are going to ask for prayer that does go forward. I think Tammy Lane is getting investments and people to invest in it and get different sponsors, and it's going to be fun to see it grow and build.
Yeah, and what was it with the bridge that's so exciting to you?
I just love the bridges. It's right now it's a walkway out of the village down behind there to the extent the back lot of Capernaum, but they have a bridge that goes down there, which that force for filmmaking, you can roll carts and equipment and things up it, which is going to be great. But I love a bridge. It's like that's fun for a story, especially a medieval story or something like that.
You can build a moat. You can build a moat temporarily underneath it, and then.
But we can CGI it.
That was fun and exciting to see. Now, next week we got another show with 6 more interviews, I think, or 5 more interviews with some more great people that are involved in Christian filmmaking. But folks, don't forget, we'd like for you to write us at faithunfilmtv@gmail.com. That's faithunfilmtv@gmail.com, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at faithunfilmtv. And of course, we want them to do what, Holly? Go to YouTube.
Like us, subscribe on YouTube. Click that button on YouTube, please. It helps
very
us.
Important. All right, Holly. Well, we'll come on next week and have a lot more interviews and just have a great time with hearing about more people that are doing great things for God in filmmaking. All right.
Another great show. And remember, choose your movies wisely, folks.
See you next week.